When I tell y'all, when I tell you, honey, I've been sitting with this information and I ain't been able to go to sleep, y'all. I ain't been able to eat. You see, I'm up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Baby, I was just around my apartment, walking around at 3 o'clock in the morning, talking to myself. And honey, let me tell y'all, every time I close my eyes, I see Katt Williams. I hear Katt Williams' voice. I hear him saying the words he's been saying for years, and I realize he knew. He knew. He knew about Nolan Wells before Nolan Wells even got on that boat. He knew about them white friends. He knew about the jealousy. He knew about all the F moment. He knew about the cover up. He knew about Mississippi. He knew about the sunken place. He tried to tell us, and we laughed. We laughed at Katt Williams. We called him crazy. We called him conspiracy. We called him too much. But honey, he was right. He was right about everything. And now a beautiful black boy is dead. And a white man who grew up with boys, just like Nolan's friend, just confessed the whole playbook. And it matches exactly what Katt Williams been preaching. Exactly. And I got a video of Katt Williams too. If y'all want me to press that too. And you know I'll press it. You know I will play it, honey. When I tell you, my hands started shaking when I put this together. My hands were shaking, y'all, because this ain't just about no Nolan Wells. This is about every black boy who ever thought white friends were really friends. This is a story about every black boy who got too comfortable. This is a story about every black boy who didn't hear Katt Williams in time. And it's about a story. What happens when you don't listen, when you don't see the signs, when you don't trust your gut, when you don't get out. Honey, I want to play this real quick. All right, I'm going to play it real quick. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. Come on. I want y'all to hear this. Come on, Katt. Come on, Katt.
Why do white people pay so much attention to black people if they don't like them? I don't pay attention to things I don't like. The other side is far more diligent about looking for that Messiah than we are because they know where to look. You probably wonder, why do white people pay so much attention to black people if they don't like them? I'm saying, so even if I made it deceitful and I made you think that the answer is over here, but the answer is really over here, I'm still going to be looking over here. Me, the one that tricked, because I know this is the right answer. Black people have lost their identity, but our oppressors have not lost our identity.
Story to tell, story time. But first, this boy in Mississippi, here's some pictures that's come out. Remember he had the three YT friends? Look at these pictures. They got sick and tired. I'm not saying they did nothing. I'm just saying they're sick and tired. We ain't letting them take our women no more. That's over with. I'm telling y'all. My YT boys are waking up. I'm speaking faith. All across the nation, you're going to see this happen. White men being...
Well, everybody's official. I filed a formal complaint in the county against, in the federal courthouse against Al Sharpton and Crump for inciting violence in my town that would lead to harm to just about anybody. And specifically our judge, her family, those kids, their families, stuff like that. So I'm going to keep on filing stuff too, because that's what I can do, because I am an American, a real one, and I live here.
To be honest, we all know this shit ain't got nothing to do with a motherfucking beard. White men are jealous of black men, especially in the army. You see it every day. No matter what color, race, anything you see how them black men get treated. Even from basic training, I've never heard a drill sergeant say to a white male, oh, you think you're back on the block. They only say that to white dudes. I mean, to black dudes. They only say it to the black soldiers. That right there is just evident in how racist and stereotypical they are. But when it comes down to it, what they be the most mad about is that black people naturally and effortlessly exceed the standard physically in everything they do. And white men, while they can, and they do, they have to put a lot more work in it. With black people, that shit come.
Woo! You heard that, sister. You heard that, sister. You heard Katt Williams, and you heard that white man. Now I'm about to break this stuff down. I'm about to break it down. Y'all want me to break it down for y'all? Come on now. Do y'all want to break it down? Katt Williams said it. He said it over and over. He said, these white folks ain't your friends. They smile in y'all faces. They plotting behind y'all back. He said they jealous of us. They hate us because they ain't us, baby. He said that. They want what we got. They want our rhythm. They want our soul. They want our women. And when they can't have it, they take it. He said, get out. Wasn't just a movie. It was a documentary. It was a warning. It was a survival manual. And we laughed. We laughed at that sunken place. We laughed at the teacup. We laughed at the white family. But Katt Williams wasn't laughing. He was warning us. He was preparing us. And he trying to save us. And now look at Nolan Wells, 18 years old, beautiful black boy, football star, going to college, whole life ahead of him. And he got in a boat with white friends on the 4th of July in Mississippi, and they came back and he did not. And they had his phone, they had his keys, and they didn't tell his black mama for hours. And the white sheriff said, no foul play in Mississippi. And the white coroner said, accidental drowning. And the white judge mama got her white son a lawyer, and the white system closed ranks, and the narrative took over, and the black truth got buried, just like Katt Williams said it would. Just like he's seen it before. Just like he knew, y'all. But here's what I just dropped. Here's what just came out the changes of everything. A white man who grew up with boys exactly like Nolan friends, just went on record, just confessed the whole playbook. He said, this is textbook. I can give you play by play. I promise you. He says, see what happens when they are getting rowdy, drinking all day. Something happened. Something crazy happened with Nolan and his friends. Doesn't really effing matter. And those boys who saw take his last breath, I guarantee you that. I bet you they saw it. Honey, they had an OF moment, got scared, and left and drove off in that boat, went home, told mommy and daddy told them to shut the F up and get some lawyers. A white man said that, y'all. A white man who grew up in that world. A white man who knows those boys. A man who's seen it happen over and over again. He said that. This is how they effing operate every single time. He said that. You want to know what happened to Nolan Wells? Go ask the boys. Problem is now you got to drag it to court because they all done lured up. But they effing know. They most certainly effing know. And when I tell you, I had to pause and just, whoa, because Katt Williams tried to warn us. He tried to tell us about the oh fuck moments. He tried to tell us about the white friends who smile in your face. He tried to tell us about the jealousy. He tried to tell us about the white women. He tried to tell us about the sunken place. And we did not listen. We laughed. We made memes. We made jokes. And now Nolan Wells is dead. And the white man who knows the playbook just confessed it. And it matches exactly what Katt Williams been saying. Exactly. And the jealousy, Katt Williams said it too. He said white men are jealous of black men. Do y'all believe that? Press 5 if you believe it. He said they hate us because they ain't us. He said they want our rhythm. They want our soul. They want our women. And when they can't have it, they take it. And now we'll find out. Now we find out there was a white girl named Katie. Have y'all heard that name before, Katie? Press 4 if you heard about Katie. Katie, the white girl that Nolan was talking to. The white girl that the white friends was jealous of. The white girl that Nolan pulled with like it was nothing. He pulled her like it was nothing. And the white girl that made the white boys just sick of that, right? Honey, that girl made them hate him. I'm telling you, that girl made those white boys hate Nolan even more. That girl made them unalive him. We know this. We feel this. We've been known this. We've been the black boy that the white boys was jealous of. We've been the black boy that pulled the white girl with like it was nothing. We ain't have to do nothing. Our presence alone. We've been the black boy that made white boys sick with jealousy. We've been the black boy that white boys couldn't stand. We've been that boy that the white boys had to do something about. We know what that is. We know what that looks like. We know what that something smells like. We know what that something feels like. It feels like a boat on the 4th of July. It feels like friends who ain't friends. It feels like a oh fuck moment. It feels like a cup runneth over. It feels like a black boy face down on a gurney. It feels like a white sheriff saying, no foul play in Mississippi. It feels like a white coroner saying, accidental drowning. It feels like a white judge mama getting her white son a lawyer. It feels like a white system closing ranks. It feels like the black truth getting buried. It feels like Katt Williams was right and we didn't listen. And now another black boy is dead. The prom picture. Did y'all see when they posted the prom picture? Remember that viral picture from Booker T. Washington High School in North Fork, Virginia? The picture that was labeled every white girl's dad nightmare. Do y'all remember that? The picture with the black boy, the white girls. Katt Williams talked about that. He talked about how white men see the picture and they lose their fucking minds. He talked about how white men see a black boy with their white daughter and they want to unalive him. He talked about how that picture represents everything they fear, everything they hate, everything they can't control. And Nolan Wells was living that picture. Nolan Wells was in that picture. Nolan Wells was the black boy with the white girls. Nolan Wells was the nightmare that white fathers fear. Nolan Wells was the threat that the white boys can't handle. And they unalived him for it. They unalived him for it. And then they called it drowning. And then they called it an accident. And then they called it no foul play. And the white system protected them. And the white judge mama got them lawyers. And the white sheriff closed the case. And the white coroner signed the damn paper. And the narrative took over. And the black truth just got buried like it do always. Just like Katt Williams said it would. And the fear, honey, how many times I gotta tell you? How many times I gotta tell you the fear that Katt Williams been trying to put us on, the fear that was needed, the fear that keeps us alive, the fear that tells us, don't get your ass on that boat, the fear that tells us, don't you go to that damn island, the fear that tells us, don't you trust those smiles, the fear that tells us, get out. That fear is holy. That fear is righteous. That fear is the spirit moving through us, y'all, telling us to protect ourselves, telling us to protect our babies, to protect our community. And we got to listen to that fear. We got to honor that fear. We got to teach our babies that fear, because that fear is what keeps us alive in a country that wants us dead. Katt Williams said it. They hate us because they ain't us. And the fear is that they don't just hate us. They envy us. They want us. They want our rhythm. They want our soul. They want our remnant. They want our strength. They want our power. They want our joy. They want everything we got that they can't have. And when they can't have it, they take it. And when they can't take it, they kill it. And that's what happened to Nolan Wells. They couldn't have what he had. They couldn't be what he was. They couldn't get what he got. So they unalived him. They unalived him and called it drowning. They unalived him and called it an accident. They unalived him and called it no foul play. And the system helped them do it. And the system helped them cover it up. And the system helped them get away with it, just like Katt Williams said it would, just like he's seen it before, just like he knew. And the Get Out reference, remember the movie? Remember the Sunken place? Remember that white family, the white friends, the white girlfriend, the white parents, the white brother, the white community, the white system? Remember how the black boy thought he was safe? Thought he was loved? Thought he was accepted? Thought he was one of them? And then he found out he was never one of them. He was never safe. He was never loved. He was never accepted. He was a tool. He was a toy. He was a threat. And they had to control him. They had to silence him. They had to kill him. That's what happened to Nolan Wells. He thought they were his friends. He thought they were his buddies. He thought they were his boys. And he thought they were like brothers. And they killed him. They killed him. They went home and they took their white mom and their white daddy and their white mama and their white daddy, and they got them white lawyers and white judge mamas, made the case go away, and the white sheriff said no foul play. The white coroner said accidental drowning, and the white narrative took over, and the black truth just got buried. Nolan Wells is dead. And his black mama is crying, and his black family is fighting, and his black community is screaming, and the white system is sleeping, just like Katt Williams said it would be, just like he's seen it before, just like he knew. The anger is burning. The anger is hot. The anger is holy. The anger is righteous. The anger is spiritual warfare. Because Katt Williams didn't just warn us. He didn't just predict this. He didn't just see it coming. He was trying to save us. He was trying to prepare us. He was trying to give us the tools to survive, and we laughed at him. We called him crazy. We called him conspiracy. We called him just too much. But he was right. He was right about everything. And now Nolan Wells is dead. And the white man who knows the playbook just confessed it. And it matches exactly what Katt Williams been saying. Exactly. And we got to listen now. We got to hear now. We got to act now. Because before another black boy gets on a boat with white friends, before another black boy thinks he's safe, before another black boy ends up in a sunken place, before another boy ends up face down on a gurney in Mississippi, before a mama has to cry on TV and begging for justice that will never come, we got to listen to Katt Williams now. We got to hear his words now. We got to teach our babies now. We got to get out now. And the playbook, the white man who grew up with black boys or with boys like Nolan and friends just laid it out step by step, play by play. He said it. They were getting rowdy. They were drinking all day. Something happened. Something evil happened. It doesn't really effing matter. And those boys saw him, took his last breath. He said, I guarantee you that, from a white man. They had a OF moment and got scared, left him, drove the boat off, went home, told mama and daddy. Mama and daddy told them to shut up and get them lawyers. That's the playbook. That's the same playbook that happened to Emmett Till. That's the same playbook that happened to Trayvon Martin. That's the same playbook that happened to Michael Brown. That's the same playbook that happened every time a black boy is killed by white friends in America. The oh fuck moment, the panic, the cover up, the parents, the lawyers, the silence, the lies, the no foul play, the accidental drowning, the he was no angel, the what about black on black crime? The same playbook every time, and Katt Williams knew it. He knew it because he's seen it. He's seen it over and over again, and he's seen it his whole life. He's seen it in Mississippi. He's seen it in Florida. He's seen it in Georgia. He's seen it in California. He's seen it everywhere. And he tried to tell us. He tried to warn us. He tried to save us, and we laughed. And now Nolan Wells is dead. And the playbook is playing out exactly like Katt Williams said it would. Exactly like the white man just confessed. Exactly like it always does. And the white system is protecting the white killers, and the white narrative is burying the black truth. And the white judge mama is making this all case go away. And the white sheriff is saying, no foul play. And the white coroner is saying, accidental drowning. And the white media is saying, wait for the facts. And the white commentators are saying, don't make it about race. And the white world is going about its business while a black boy is dead, and a black mama is crying, and a black family is fighting, and a black community is screaming. And we are angry. We have every right to be angry. And we fearful. We have every right to be fearful. And we are screaming. And we have a right to scream because Katt Williams tried to tell us. And we didn't listen. And now a black boy is dead. And the white man who knows the playbook just confessed it. And it matches exactly what Katt Williams been saying. Exactly. And we got to listen now. We got to hear it now. We got to act now. We got to get out now. We got to protect our babies now. We got to teach our babies now. We got to warn our babies now. We got to tell them what Katt Williams told us. We got to tell them what that white man just confessed. We got to tell them the playbook. We got to tell them the signs. We got to tell them the danger. We got to tell them to get out before it's too late, before they're in a boat with white friends on the 4th of July, before they're on an island with white friends who are jealous, before they're in a sunken place, before they're face down on a gurney, before their black mama is crying on TV, before the black truth is buried, before the black life is taken, before it's too late. So here's what we got to do. Are y'all ready to listen? Are y'all ready to listen? And I'm not just saying this for the algorithm. I'm saying this because Katt Williams tried to tell us, and we didn't listen. And now a black boy is dead, and we can't let another black boy die. We can't let another black mama cry. We can't let another black family fight alone. We cannot let another black community scream into the void. We gotta act. We gotta fight. We gotta scream. We gotta get out. We gotta protect our babies. We gotta teach our babies. We gotta warn our babies. We gotta tell them what Katt Williams told us. We gotta tell them what the white man just confessed. We gotta tell them that playbook. We gotta tell them the signs. We gotta tell them the danger. We gotta tell them to get out. I need y'all to share this video, not for me, for Nolan, for his black mama, for every black boy who thinks white friends are really friends, for every black boy who needs to hear Katt Williams now, for every black parent who needs to warn their baby now, for every black community that needs to scream now. Tag Justice for Nolan Wells. Tag Nolan Wells, tag, Katt Williams was right. Make it so loud they can't even ignore it. Make it so loud the FBI has to do something about it. Make it so loud the DOJ has to investigate. Make it so loud the whole world sees what white Mississippi is doing. Make it so loud they can't bury another black boy and call it drowning. Make it so loud they can't kill another black boy and call it a damn accident. Make it so loud Katt Williams' word finally get heard. Make it so loud that the playbook is exposed. Make it so loud that the white system can't hide no more.